Fity is passionate about utilising NFTs to support women, artists and creators in Web3, as well as giving back to environmental causes. He believes NFTs are changing the way communities are formed, sustained and operated as well. He joins me now. How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for having me on.
No worries at all. It's good to see you. Good to reconnect. Now let's talk about your NFT collection, Apocalyptic Apes. Just to start, give us a flavour of what we're going to be looking at.
Well, you've got a collection of 8888 of some of the coolest apes out there on the NFT space, and it's just the beginning. We've got 8888 queens, we've got juices, we've got hemp companies, we've got car companies, we've got intellectual property coming in, we have a music company we've got 15 NFTs of the 101 that actually have music attached to them. A legendary collection that the people that actually get those NFTs will share profits with the artists of the musical hits. And some of these artists are really amazing. So we're really trying to revolutionize the NFT space by not just bringing you beautiful art, which I believe our art is some of the best you've seen, but also bringing you great utility and a way to have a strong community come together with like-minded people. And really connect, because I think that's what's been missing in Web 2. We didn't have that connection, and I feel like that NFT can actually connect some people. And even if you have a little bit of an imperfection, you're absolutely perfect in Web 3.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, that's art, right? So your most recent launch of the Queen Apes collection raised over $1.5 million and sold out within 3 hours, I understand. Tell us a little bit about the Queen Apes collection and how did you make it such a huge success?
Well, the truth of the matter is we have an amazing artist. His name's Fity, the artist, and he is just amazing. His vision, his little details, that makes the art amazing. But what really made our collection success was the community, the people. We have three of the smartest ladies, I believe, in Web3. Catherine, who is actually Australian. We've got Lisa, we've got Jillian, some of the smartest women out there that you've seen that are running and leading the project. And they really help by introducing this project to women, because it's really important, for the space to have an adoption of Web 2 and women and men and everybody. So what you're seeing here is really the NFT community has come together at its finest. And so it wasn't just my job. It was really the community. It was the women. It was the men. It was just people who understand what this is all about. And if you took a look at our collection, if you took a look at the people and the generosity that comes into our collection, you would understand.
Yeah, I mean, what do they say? Teamwork makes the dream work. So why is it important for Apocalyptic Apes to give back and support women and musical artists and in the space, including Frame Lady Squad, NFTs, and singer-songwriter Sammy Arriaga?
Arriaga.
Thank you, Arriaga.
Yeah, we actually...
Tell me a bit more.
So it's really important to start with. I have three daughters. I have three little girls that are 3, 8, 9, and I want them to have an opportunity like anybody else in the space. That's one. Two, it's a space where people just need some equality here, and I think it's just time for that to happen. Especially for women, I want them to be supported. Fame Ladies was a project that really needed some help financially, and when we sold out, we gave them $25,000 to sell out. The reason we did that is I want to see these projects do well. They were robbed by some people, that project. Not going to get into specifics, but the women that are working the project, they're amazing ladies, and they're working their butts off. And I want to do something for Web3. I'd love to see this project do well. That was really a good vision of mine and the rest of my team.
Yeah, so let's talk a bit about how NFTs are now changing the way that the communities are formed. It sounds like there's a lot going on in the space. I understand they're only a couple of years old, really, and they're only just starting to become sort of mainstream. But how's it changing the shape of communities, do you think?
Well, see, when you buy an NFT, you're not buying a pixelated piece of art, or you're not buying a picture. You're entering a country club. You're getting into a private school, and if you, for instance, have a bored ape, or if you have an apocalyptic ape, or if you have a doodle, or if you have a great NFT, you're going to get to some of these amazing communities, and you're going to see and meet people that are like-minded, and you'll have business deals, you'll have friendships, you'll have relationships with people that have similar interests of you. And as most people know, every book we've read, from Rich Dad, Poor Dad, if you hang out with successful people, you're going to become successful. If you hang out with a certain type of person, you're going to become a certain type of person. So I think it's really important to understand that NFTs are not about just the picture. The art's amazing, but it's really more about the mass adoption. It's about Web 2 coming in here. It's about the future. It's about the blockchain. And it's about the community, because what happens is when you get into a great community, you're going to meet great people. And when you meet great people, guess what? You're going to become great.
100%. Bill, I love the fact that you're talking to us about what's behind the art more than anything. I think that's something that's missing out of the mainstream media when they're talking about NFTs. But that's all we've got time for today. I want to thank you for joining us on the program, discussing a little bit more about the space and helping us understand that it is so much more than just JPEGs. So thanks again for your time.
Thank you for having me, and good on you, mate.
There we go. Good on ya. All right, some very cool stuff there, some interesting things to think about. Bill's laid it out quite succinctly there, which was kind of cool. So thank you for your time, of course.